Hello everyone, once again welcome back to Bell Reads. So today we are going to read a moral story about Greedy Dog. It's a very famous story. Everyone might be knowing it, but still I'm going to read it. So before moving on to the story, if there is anyone watching the channel Bell Reads without subscribing, kindly subscribe the channel and click on the bell icon to get the updates every time. So shall we move on? Greedy Dog. One day, a dog was returning back to home after roaming around in the village for a while. On his way back, he found a big piece of bone. He was so glad that he's found such a big piece of bone. He just ran and took it out. And he was thinking about eating it and just kept it in his mouth and ran towards the home. His mouth was watering, thinking about the taste of the bone that he was holding. He just ran back to home. He was so glad to carry the food in his mouth to eat it in peace once after he was back at home. On the way back, he had to cross a river, a bridge. So, when he was walking over the bridge, he just looked down, thinking that he saw something. He was confused. He looked down and saw his own shadow reflected in the water beneath. There is something down, he started thinking. Oh, maybe it is some other dog. He is having a big bone in his mouth. It's much bigger than mine. He started thinking about it. But he didn't knew that it was his own reflection in the water beneath. The shadow was another dog, that was his thought, and he is having a big piece of bone, much bigger than him. So he just made up his mind to grab that piece also. He thought it will be much more good if I have both the pieces. Slurp. It will be more yum. So he just made a snap at the shadow in the water. Boom! But as he opened his mouth to bark at the shadow, the piece of bone in his mouth just fell out from his mouth, down into the water. Bloom! It dropped into the water and just floated away. He tried to grab it, but the only thing happened is he just got wet in the water and he had to swim back to the shore to keep his life. And he remained hungry. He didn't even had the bone that he got from his way back home, which he was thinking to have it yum in peace at home. But now what happened? Because of his greedy, he lost his bone that he got also. He wanted to have the one the other dog had, thinking about the shadow, some other dog, he wanted to have that. But what happened is he lost his own. So, guys, friends, what is the moral? Never be greedy. Never be greed to possess someone else's things. So, that's all for the cute little short story. It's a moral story. So, I prefer everyone would read this for your kids. Thank you. I hope everyone enjoyed the short story. We'll see you again next time with another beautiful one. Bye bye. Till then, have a nice time.